Movie Reviews. The Exorcist. This was not a good movie. I was extremely disappointed in it. Um, by the case, it says the scariest movie of all time, and I know this is an old movie. It had some good parts, but let's just start from the beginning. All right, the beginning was terrible. You start off with the archaeologist. He paints off like this weird symbol, and you see him looking at this demon like statue thing in the desert, and it there's like no significance to it at all. He just like looks at it. Anyways, you like spend half an hour or whatever in the desert, and I'm just sitting there like, what does this have to do with anything? And by the end of the movie, I look back and I don't think it did have anything to do with it unless I missed something, which I might have. But God, I was so disappointed. I thought this was going to be like the scariest movie ever. Now, the scariest movie I've ever seen is either The Conjuring or Sinister. You can't disagree with me on that. That is a fact. It's not that the movie was bad itself, it's just that there was like no tension. There was no musical cues, there was no like anything. I'll give it some credit. It did have some creepy things in it, but they were kind of cheesy, honestly. Like there was one part where her head spins around, and then like another part where she grabs her mom's head and like puts her mom down there and forces her to, you know, it's some good stuff. Yeah, it's scary. Um, I don't know. I love scary movies, and this has to be. Well, it is said to be like the father of all scary movies or whatever, and it just lacks. It doesn't even have jump scares. Like I wasn't even nothing. I went to sleep. You know what I say makes a scary movie is when you after you watch it, you have a hard time sleeping. That's a scary movie. This it was just weird, especially the actual exorcism itself. It's just kind of bad. I I know it's an old movie. I'm not giving it its credit. I'm sure it was really scary back then, but I I don't know. It was really boring. I fell asleep during it multiple times, and it's just so boring. Okay, so this movie did have some pluses. Um, the mom, she was for the most part a good actor, but I didn't like her. She she just either cried or yelled. That's basically all she did. And I mean, she's kind of the mom of the main character, and I didn't like her. I didn't like the daughter actually either. The doctor, the was it the doctor? I think it was the doctor. The guy who performed the exorcism, um, the younger one. He was boring, non-likable. In fact, now that I think about it, no one in the movie was really likable at all. And I think that's kind of what made the movie so boring. So that brings us to the conclusion. Was this a good movie? Should you buy it? Should you rent it? Oh, I don't know. Um, it's a classic, so if you like scary movies, I think you should, just to understand what was scary back then. I don't know. If you like scary movies, you need to watch this because it's it pretty much started like the horror genre basically. But anyways, for this time, 2014, I'm gonna have to give this a 4 out of 10, and that is being gracious. If I saw this back in the day, holy crap, I probably would be scared out of my mind. The things that happen in this movie. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the review. Hope that makes you want to go see it. I don't know. Go hit the like button, comment down below what you think, give me a subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.